What's going on, Filth and Fit Will Exposed? Today's episode we got part 3 of honest product review. So last episode we talked about the arm blaster. Today's episode we got the Pro wrist roller. And I invested in this product around $10 because my last wrist roller actually broke a couple minutes after I shot the last wrist roller video I made a couple months ago with the wooden wrist roller. So it definitely does have its place when it comes to forearm training. And I'm just going to dive into the Pro wrist roller very quick. So let's get into it.
Now fuck your crew up.
So as you can see in the last clip, the wrist roller is not rocket science. You do wrist extensions with it and you do wrist curls with it, and this targets the forearms in isolation. So in theory it is a good exercise because those are the functions of the forearms, at least some of them. But with that being said, it's definitely not a mandatory tool that you have to invest in. So as far as the Pro wrist roller is concerned, one thing I don't like about it is that the handles, the black handles, tend to fall off very easily. And I thought this wasn't going to be a big deal because I thought they could just fall off and then I could just add my fat grips onto it because it's a 1-inch diameter handle. But it still has that rolling thunder aspect, so I'm not going to put a fat grip onto this apparatus. So since the black handle falls off very easily, I'm stuck just using the 1-inch diameter, which I don't really like. I actually originally got this because I thought I could put the fat grip on it, but the handle just falls off very easily. It's only been around a week. Besides that, it's nothing fancy. You know, you got this hard material, got the rope attachment, and it attaches to the loading pin. So it's pretty straightforward, but with that being said, you don't really need a wrist roller, at least in my humble opinion, even if you want to get some bigger forearms. I personally think you'd be a lot wiser to invest in some fat grips. You know, you could get the 3.0s, 2.5s, you can even get the 2.0s. You could do a lot of wrist curls with it, do a lot of hammer curls, do reverse curls. You can even do pull-ups with it. And I feel like that's going to give you more bang for your buck. It's a way more versatile tool to have fat grips in the mix as opposed to just having a wrist roller. But with that being said, if you happen to have the money and you really want to try it out for yourself, by all means, you could give it a try. But just to wrap everything up, I think that the fat grip is a way more versatile tool than to just invest in a wrist roller. Because at the end of the day, with the wrist roller, all you're getting is 2 exercises. You're getting wrist curls and wrist extensions, and you could do that in pretty much every gym if you just have barbells or dumbbells. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up. I know this episode was very short, but I'm actually not a really big fan of the wrist roller. I'm more of a big advocate of fat grip handles, you know, stuff like fat grip. It doesn't even have to be fat grip, but just some kind of fat grip handle that you could throw on a dumbbell, on a cable, whatever the case is, a pull-up bar, that's going to make the diameter of the handle a lot fatter. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you personally use a wrist roller? Do you use fat grips? Do you even train your forearms at all? Do you do any grip work? I want to know. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.